What's up, YouTube? This is Uncle No Identity back at the workbench, and as we can see, everything's kind of a mess. I got SDKZ 250 parts here and some figures. A McLaren Senna's motor, and I found some wires that I might be able to make spark plug wires with. Some wheels and tires for a Dodge Dart. I'm what do I call that? Renovating, I guess. Reviving. Yeah. I got some stuff here I wanted to talk about. Just got back from work and I thought I'm gonna make a video today. It's Friday. We're gonna get some snow tomorrow in my area. I think they said anywhere from 3 to 6 inches is what they're calling for. Yeah, let's talk about this Dodge Dart, or as I like to call them now. At least when I see the new ones, I call them Dodge Dorts. D-O-R-T instead of D-A-R-T. The Dodge Dort. So, y'all have probably seen this before. Here's my Dodge Dort. It's a 68 model. I tried using... Here it is. I tried using this. And I was going to try to make the full window. It just didn't work. So I'm going to try... Oh! Where was it? I just touched it. Where did it go? I just touched it. I got a great idea. There's a part I need. Gosh dang it, I just touched it. Alright, well, whatever. This thing... Here's a tray of putty. And there's a clear plastic film here. I was thinking now, I can take this clear plastic film and fill in the window. And then I'll fill in the side windows. I don't need to worry about the back because I actually do have the back glass right here. I'll just have to see if I can polish that up a little better. That'll fit in just like that. So this has the stock rear end. As we can see, it's got the supposed to be black and chrome, reads Dodge. I'm going to pull this off. I'm going to use this. I'm actually going to recolor this too, by the way. Oh man, I'm making this video and nothing's where I need it to be because I just didn't really set it up right. There we go, there we go. Got my chrome sprue here and my tail lights. And this piece gonna fit in there like that. This is upside down, by the way, but you get the idea. I'm gonna paint this blue, strip the paint and paint that blue. I was gonna run Drag Slick Steelies. However, I couldn't find another set of Steelies that I needed for the front axles. And then I found these. But these are NASCAR slicks. And these don't fit the frame in the front. So this and this, they do not mate up properly. I have to use this style or this style. Well, anyway, at first I didn't really like the Kragers. I thought they were too shiny. And I saw this video. Someone did a build on a 68 Dodge Dart. Shirley Sheehan. 1968 Dodge Dart, the Dragon Lady. And their car looked kind of similar to what I'm going for. Though her car was a white and blue. I'm just going to do solid blue. And at first I was going to do solid blue Steelies to match. Maybe black Steelies. But in the Shirley Sheehan model I was looking at, it looks like they either stripped the chrome and, I don't know, painted it with this. Or they might have just flat coated it. And I thought, wow. You know, that looks really cool. Because I don't really like the high shine on these. And I was going to do a Steely. But then I thought I could just flat coat these. So that's what I'm going to do. At first I was going to look for some wheels for this, and I've got a box that's just full of car parts and stuff that a friend of mine gave me. And I was going to try to source some wheels, but then I thought about that plan. I don't know if I showed you guys this, but here's my 426 Hemi. Y'all have probably seen this before. But I just painted this thing very bright orange. I did a repaint on it. I painted this German gray and chrome. Like a 50-50 German gray and chrome. And I have two styles of painting motors. I do this. Gray and chrome, which gives it a sort of iron look. Cast iron blocks are like gray. And then we get this orange. Now, take a look at the shade of this orange. And I'm going to find another Hemi. Alright, here's my other Hemi. So look at that orange. It's kind of bright and kind of vibrant. This has a dark gray base. Okay, the base coat is gray. Here's my 426 race Hemi on a engine stand, or should be. Look at this orange. And look at this orange. As we can see, it looks like this orange might be a little bit brighter than this one. Granted, also, I do a stippling motion. Whoops, just hit the light. What I do is I take an old stiff brush, like this one. I like this one. It's wide, it's got plenty of space on it. This old stiff brush right here. As you can see, it's kind of red-orange already. And I just put the orange on there, blot it on a piece of paper, and just start stippling. Well, as you can see here, this is black base. Here it is from the top. You can see how dark and very aged. I call it a monster motor. Look at how old and it like, it's very weather beaten and it looks like it's aged and it's got some fight in it. Yeah, you know, it's a real motor right there. And look at this one. This one's got a gray base. Look at how much lighter the orange is. Now, granted, someone in the comments is probably going to say, you know, none of those oranges are actually Hemi orange. Because Hemi orange should actually, I don't know exactly, but see how bright this orange is? That's what the engine should look like. Bright orange. But I don't like that. I like my engines with character. This one has like some gold. I actually painted gold on the very tops of these. You can hardly tell, but it can show up every now and then. I just tried the gold just because I thought it might add a cool look to it. But it almost blends in with a silver. And this one is just straight up Vallejo Model Air Chrome. And I like these acrylic chromes because it's acrylic paint. Now, my dad once told me back in the day, traditionally, enamel paints are glossy paints, and acrylic paints are flat paints. Now, I know someone in the comments is going to say, you can buy gloss black in acrylic. And you can. But traditionally, there's just something with the chemical. If I bought this acrylic black and this same bottle in enamel black, this same exact black may or may not be a bit different. This one was an acrylic gloss black, but this could have also been just an enamel black. Like I said, yeah, I was told that they can somehow, enamels are usually a little shinier. Here's a good example. This is chrome. This is chrome plated on the valve cover. Look at how shiny that valve cover is. Chrome plated. This is chrome paint. the headers are painted chrome. And they don't really shine as much as the valve covers. They're just kind of flat. And I used the same chrome and painted the transmission and bell housing. And then used this old bottle of Citadel color and very lightly, I first did like a pin wash and then kind of smeared it around so the whole transmission would get a nice, even, grimy flattening, if you will. Think of this as just a dulling layer, a blackening layer. You just kind of layer it on the whole thing. Almost like a coating. You just coat it. Just like that. Before, this belt wasn't even properly painted. It still was just bare plastic, so I repainted that. The wires are still their bare red. I've not painted those. But what I have painted is it's a little bad and a little grainy on the film, so sorry. But I don't drill out my spark plugs on an 8-cylinder. I just glue them to the outside and then paint over them in black. That's how I do it. And it still looks pretty good if you ask me. So that's the motor we're going to put in the car. Obviously it's got a 4-speed manual transmission. Where's the interior? Here's the interior. I should probably see if I can just, yeah. I'm going to just pull this apart, mostly, and repaint some of this stuff. Tried to touch up the aluminum bars back here and paint the fire extinguisher red. The underside of this thing is just gorgeous. This is all silver. I don't know if this should be blue or not, but I just painted this whole thing silver. The thing was spray painted black, and then with a brush I tried getting in here, and you can see a little bit of blue trying to get in there. Of course, with my paint brushes, and I don't have an airbrush, I'm doing this, alright? I'm just really trying to pack it in there as best as I can. This is all black. Look, some bluing has gotten onto the leaf springs. I once got this car into a really bad accident and literally just welded the frame back together. It's a very dirty weld, but hey, the car's together. Chrysler quality. And the front is just, I didn't really touch the front. It's still as it was. Painted black, and I remember this. I used some enamel browns and some rust and just sort of streaked it in a front to back motion, giving it this dirty appearance. And then of course I'm going to redo this. Unfortunately these decals are all going to have to go. I'm going to dunk this car in the chemical bin when I buy more chemicals. Don't worry about the black bumblebee stripe, because I do have decals for that. So I've picked out some old decal sheets. This one's from the Chevy Nova. Old Pro Chevy Nova. I might see if I can use a few of these stickers here. Edelbrock, maybe. Krager, because I'm going to be putting Kragers on there. I can use those. Here's decals from the 1968 Dodge Charger. Champion spark plugs. Hooker headers. I could use those decals. Are there any on this one? I do not see hooker headers. There's champion spark plugs on my thumb. Holly equipped. Oh, I could use those. This is from my 69 Dodge Charger Daytona. Where are they? These black Dodge letterings. I'll probably put those right on top of the fender well here. I might need to actually fix that fender well, which I'm trying. I'm just slowly but surely sanding this away just to make it arc better. It's a little better on this side, but then again, I kind of modeled this to be like a rushed racer. So they just cut the cutouts really quickly. So they're not supposed to be clean per se. So yeah, I might use these Dodge logos to go over the tires. I don't want to use the 426 logos. Those are supposed to be hood mounted on the NASCAR cars. It's not a Charger. Yeah, might use these. Perfect circle. I don't know, those might look cool. Permacool, vanilla. And here's a Dodge Dart decal sheet from the set. Got some Super B logos. I'm not sure what decal 17 is, or what it's trying to be. If anyone knows, let me know. I'm not going to use Hemi Thunder or these big red stripes because it's going to be a blue car. Here we go. This is why I said don't worry about the bumblebee stripe. I got another black stripe. We're going to use this. Fram filters. I'll have to use that one. Ooh, the SSBN and BNSS, whatever they are, those go in the back windows. Those are like class numbers. I might need to put those on there. So yeah, I got a plenty of decal. What else? Oh, here it is. And I got some parts here. Got a front bumper, the black hood, the radiator and firewall with a horn. Might cut that horn off for weight savings. Here are the two back window pieces which will hold my BNSS things. And I've recolored my exhaust exits here in just a gray. So that's all in this video. I thought I'd make a video, so I did. Hope y'all like it. I don't know what to title it. Super Stock Dodge, the renovation, part 1. Enter Conan, the engineer. I don't know. Well, hope y'all like this little video. And maybe in the next one, I'll get the interior all cleaned up for you. How about that? In the next video, this is going to have an all aluminum floor. I'm going to cut off a bunch of things that don't need to be in here. Make all of these doors. I'll paint the doors something. The dashboard is too glossy. I'll fix that. You'll see this thing looking really cool by the next video. Until then, I'm Uncle No Identity. I hope you liked the video, and stay tuned for more videos on this channel. Take care, guys. Cheers.